going to let you guys in on a little secret today. The best views in Central Oregon are not in Bend, but rather to the west of Redmond by about 5 miles. We're in Eagle Crest Resort today on the very far west edge of the resort in the Ridge subdivision. And we're at the foothills of Klein Butte. It's right in front of me here. Behind me, you're going to see panoramic views of the Cascade Mountains. Those are the Three Sisters right behind me there. So envision yourself living on a slope, looking to the west and seeing these mountains as your backdrop on a daily basis. That's what this video is going to be all about today. So if this video sounds like it's for you, stick around. We're getting after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living, eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad, the best views in Central Oregon, then subscribe to the channel, tap that notification bell below so you can be the first to know about the current market here in Bend and Redmond and surrounding sunny Central Oregon. My name's Ryan and I've lived in Bend for over 30 years. My business partner Zach and I, we get calls and texts every day from people just like you looking for help on making their smooth move to Bend or Redmond or somewhere else here in Central Oregon, and we absolutely love what we do. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90, it doesn't matter to us. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even set up a Zoom. We'd love to help you make that smooth move to Bend or somewhere else here in sunny Central Oregon. Today's a real treat. We're going to be touring this subdivision here. This is the Ridge subdivision, the very west edge of the Ridge here in Eagle Crest. Now, Eagle Crest is about 5 miles to the west of Redmond. It's a resort-style community that encompasses 1,500 different single-family homes and residences. Some are townhomes, but there are over 1,000 people, maybe close to 2, maybe 3,000 people that actually call Eagle Crest home year-round. And it's just off the beaten path from Redmond by about 5 miles. It's about 10 miles or so to the north of Bend, but it's just this absolutely stunning resort-style community that's made up of multiple subdivisions. There are 3 different golf courses. There is a big resort area with a hotel. There are multiple pool areas, sports centers, complexes, things of that nature. There's a full-service spa as well, but the homes that we want to highlight today in the West Ridge area of Eagle Crest is what this video is all about, because I love a great mountain view and I love watching the sun go over the Cascade Mountains on a nightly basis, especially in the summertime. So you're not going to get better views anywhere in Central Oregon than right here at the west edge base of Klein Butte, and that's where we're at right now. If I pan around here, you can see a home just above me there, and then you can see how the actual butte itself slopes up. And so there's hiking trails that lead up to the top of Klein Butte. But what we're going to do today is drive around this neighborhood and just talk about the amenities of the West Ridge area of Eagle Crest, because these homes, I have to admit, I have not spent a lot of time in this particular area of Eagle Crest. I've played the golf courses for years and years, but this particular area is kind of hidden, kind of off the beaten path, and you get an absolute stunning location when you finally find where this particular area is. So what we're going to do now is just hop in the car. We're going to drive all around, show you guys what these homes are all made up of, because there are hundreds of single-family homes up on the slope of this butte, as well as hundreds of townhomes, all within this small area of Eagle Crest. So let's hop in the car right now and go check things out. love this area here. This is a off the beaten path subdivision within Eagle Crest. Not a lot of people in Central Oregon know about this particular area here. We're on the west edge of Klein Butte, which goes all the way up to 4,200 feet. We're probably traversing right now at about 3,000 feet. So a little bit higher than, say, the base layer elevation of Eagle Crest, which is about 2,500 feet. But we are high enough up to where we get these absolutely panoramic views of the mountains looking onto the west. And all these homes, I mean, we're looking at custom built homes ranging from 2,500 square feet all the way up to maybe 4,000 or just a smidge above 4,000 feet. And price points are actually pretty competitive. What's interesting about this area is you get the same views of the mountains on Klein Butte as you would on Aubrey Butte and Bend. And so price points up on Aubrey Butte are gonna range anywhere from 2 to maybe up to 5 million. Here, I think the highest selling home in the last year is 1.5 million. And so right now, median price for this particular area is probably gonna be looking at like 1.1, $1.2 million in that range. So there's a huge value if you like to have a custom home built in a community, resort style community, that's just 5 miles to the west of Redmond. And you're close to the airport, you're close to shopping, you're close to Bend, 10 miles from Bend, because Eagle Crest is kind of in between Bend and Redmond on the old Bend-Redmond highway. So it's off the beaten path. Not a lot of people know about it from a living full-time standpoint, but plenty of people know about it from a visiting as a resort guest standpoint. The house we're coming by right now, this one's listed right now for 1.35. You can see, let's pan over there real quick. 4 beds, 3 bath, 2,700 square feet, or give or take. And it's been sitting on the market for a little while, but it's a fantastic home with a great view that's off the beaten path of, say, all the other hustle and bustle of Eagle Crest, because it's a very busy resort, especially in the summertime. But we're in the very back edge of it, where not a lot of visitors are gonna come and drive by. And there's not a lot to do outside of just hanging out by the Lakeside Sports Complex, which we'll go by here in a little bit. But right now, there's probably 8 homes on the market in this particular area of Eagle Crest, and they range from, say, 800,000 all the way up to 1.4. So that's going to be, the house we just looked at is going to be on the higher end of price points for homes right now. But if we just pan over here, I mean, you get these stunning views of the mountains, and they're right up in your face. So imagine just having that on as your backdrop every night for summertime. Pretty fantastic. So what we'll do now is we'll go check out like the townhome area, because there's several hundred townhomes within this particular area as well. That's kind of like the makeup of this subdivision. Going to be custom built single family homes, and then you're going to have a collection of townhomes that all range right around 18 to 1,900 square feet. And they are 3-bed, 2.5 bath townhomes, and they are absolutely fantastic too. More of a community style feel over there near the Lakeside Sports Complex. So let's hop back in the car, we'll drive around a little bit more, and we'll go check out that complex as well as the townhomes that are nearby. Okay, check this out. I'm down the slope of Klein Butte, a little bit more flat now. Maybe I can catch my breath when I'm talking to you guys. But we are at the Lakeside Sports Complex right now. And so we're just gonna zip through it a little bit, show you guys what it looks like, the landscape of everything. There's an outdoor swimming pool. There's a basketball hoop right there behind me. There's a big old lake back there behind me. You might be able to see the tennis courts slash pickleball courts, because that's all the big trend right now. Everybody loves to play pickleball, especially here in Central Oregon. But we've got these paths here that we are zipping along on, And it's right near a collection of all the townhomes that are going to be in the market right now. There's probably 10 of them on the market right now. There's probably 10 or 12 that have sold so far in the last year, and they're all kind of the same in terms of their makeup, right? They're 3-bed, 2.5 bath, and they're going to be about 1,850 to 1,900 square feet, but price ranges fluctuate. That's what's so interesting about it. Like the collection of townhomes, they're all within the same general area here as we are traversing on this amazing path here where we have a little creek to my left. We're about to come up on some of these townhomes to the right, but they sell for different prices, obviously, right? Because there's different fluctuations within the market, but they're all kind of the same floor plan. If I pan over here, you might be able to see what they look like a little bit in the shadows. That's the back side of them there. But you have this community that you can just kind of traverse through and enjoy your life at the northwest edge of Klein Butte now, as we are a little bit further north, a little bit flatter. And on my way down, I drove down from the top of the butte where all the big custom homes were built. We went through a smaller single family home neighborhood where there are a little bit more let's see, average size homes, right? So we're talking like 1,500 square feet all the way up to maybe 2,200 square feet. A lot of them are single level, but they are fantastic too. Those probably go in the range of say $600 up to $900,000. These townhomes right now that we are zipping through here, this is the collection of townhomes. They're basically in quadrants, right? So there's a building with 4 townhomes, and then the next building, they're all in 4s. They range in price from say low 5s, like $510, $520, and they go all the way up to say high 6s, depending on the state of the market, where they're at, maybe some of the custom features within each floor plan. But what you can see here as we're kind of making our way through the path is just this incredible landscape. The creek's on, and it's just beautiful right now. It's early June, and it's just a wonderful day. There's people out and about. They're enjoying the outdoor life that Eagle Crest has to offer. I'm telling you, you guys could come here, check it out. I mean, you'd probably spend days on campus of Eagle Crest without having to leave, because there's so much to do. Whether it's the pools, there's multiple swimming pools, there's multiple sports complexes, there's 3 different golf courses. Of course, you might get a little cabin fever if you're stuck here for too long, but then you can just drive somewhere else in Central Oregon. We talk about like that triangle of Sisters Bend and Redmond, and Eagle Crest is right in the middle of it. That's where the majority of the population lives here in Deschutes County. And so you're right in the thick of everything. If you wanted to hike up Klein Butte, it's right to my left there. It goes up about 4,200 feet. That's a great day hike. Do that in the morning before it gets too hot. Then come down and check out the pool scene, check out the pickleball scene, maybe play an evening golf round, and you're all within the Eagle Crest property doing all that in a single day. So pretty remarkable. You can see here, just showing you guys what it all looks like. But this is the West Ridge part of Eagle Crest right now, the subdivision, and it's the newest phase of the entire Eagle Crest resort. Eagle Crest itself broke ground back in 1985, so it's over 30 years old, closer to 40 years old actually. I'm almost 40. But yeah, so you can see here that it was built out in phases, and this is the newest phase of the Eagle Crest Resort here. So a lot of the homes, again, built in the last 2 or 3 years, and that's what makes it so unique. So we're gonna end the tour today, probably going by the lake behind me that we showed you a little bit of, but just to give you a feel for what's going on here in Eagle Crest. So I'm gonna go back the other way, and I will see you guys at that big old lake here, and we'll wrap the video up. So we're zipping over here. We're right by the Lakeside Sports Complex. You can see the pool over there. People are out there enjoying the pool today. It's early June, about 72 degrees. Not too hot, not too cold, just the perfect temperature for this time of year. There's a splash pad over there too. You see it? It's pretty cool. There's a great fitness facility inside. The pickleball courts are behind me. The basketball court is nearby. The golf courses are this way probably about a mile or so. The main resort is about this way, about a mile. Redmond straight ahead too, about 5 miles. If I pan over here, you can see that big old lake. Pretty cool lake there. And then that's the north slope of Klein Butte, where you can see some of those homes that are starting to trek their way up the slope, and so that's where you get those fantastic mountain views. The homes that we were looking at earlier are to my left as you wrap around the west-facing edge of that butte. So just wanted to give you guys that perspective and show you guys what this particular off-the-beaten-path resort-style living is all about, because this isn't Sun River, it's not Brasada Ranch, it's Eagle Crest, and it's the back edge of Eagle Crest where not a lot of people know about. So now you know, and we'd love to share it with you guys if this is a place of interest for you. The next 90 days to the, say, 120 days are going to be just filled with fantastic weather here as we get into the summer season, and it's a great time to come check out Bend, Redmond, anywhere else in Central Oregon that you might be considering. Please reach out to us. We'd love to have a conversation with you. Starts with you. You can call us, you can text us, you can email us, you can set up a Zoom. We've got the Calendly link scattered all over our channel, so just click it and pick a time that's convenient for you. We'd love to talk to you about where you're at in the process and what your goals are. We'd love to help you out with that. So my name's Ryan, licensed broker with eXp Realty. Thank you so much for watching today. Zach and I will see you guys on the next video.